Wow. You might want to switch your camera.
I don't know. That's good.
So we're live.
We are live. What's up, everybody?
What's up? Episode 24 of the 30 to 44 over here on Facebook. And Project Pat is live.
Hi, Kat.
On his Instagram.
On the gram.
Just sitting here behind the desk today.
I got my boy Josh on here. Josh, how you been, man? You're one of the best lifters I've ever lifted with. He's a power lifter.
I don't know you.
Josh was one of my buddies I lifted with in college.
No. So, here this evening, chilling.
My boy.
10:30 mark.
He's going to hit me with those kissy
so.
faces. See? This is not new. Tell Ronnie. Oh, man. Hey, give my best to Zach, by the way.
Project Pat.
Steve Serapro Harris. The man. The myth. The legend.
True that.
How's everybody doing tonight?
True that. Like I said, episode 24 to 30 to 44. We just been sitting over here talking about different things.
Different stuff.
And said, you know what? Fuck it. Let's go live.
Let's go live. Let's have some fun. Hi, Katie.
He's in a mental crossroads right now on where he sees himself or possibly see himself competing in the
I wouldn't call it, okay, we just opened that door. He's back on social media again. That's awesome, because he'll be on for like maybe a month. So it's probably best if you just tell him I said what's up and hit me up. So I'm not necessarily at a mental crossroads between competing in bodybuilding versus physique. I'm at a body crossroads between what I should compete in, because number one, it's my first competition, so I don't really necessarily know where I'm gonna sit at. What? But you can't hold it up that long.
Says who?
We're stupid. So I don't know if I'm going to be competing in bodybuilding or physique, in men's physique. Steve actually asked me this, he's like, you really want to compete in physique, don't you? And it's not necessarily I want to compete in either one more than the other. If I had to pick one, I'd pick bodybuilding, to be honest with you. If I could just pick one, it'd be an obvious choice for bodybuilding. But I want to go with something that I feel like I'm going to do well in for my first show. And if I'm going to move into bodybuilding eventually. It doesn't matter if it's my first show or second or third. I just want to win. I want to make Jackson do a competition.
Jackson is his current boss.
Try physique first, see how you like it, then realize you should stop and switch over to powerlifting. Thank you, Josh. That's my boy. He was the first, him and his brother and I used to lift together in college. And they're powerlifters. And they got my squat. They were the first people to get my squat over 315, which it was stuck at for 5 years until he took it into the fours.
But the way we train is a lot of power building anyway.
Yeah.
So we mix up a lot of stuff. So
yeah.
There's nothing against powerlifting.
No, not at all.
I definitely
love
powerlifting.
Yeah. Yeah.
He got mad when I made him do some CrossFit shit.
Yeah, that's fucked up. Josh, what's your give me your stats right now. What's your bench, squat, deadlift, snatch, all that stuff?
As much as people dog CrossFit, and I used to dog CrossFit, and I will say this, I dog CrossFit like the CrossFit Games. Those things like that where people were just doing things so fast and out of control. I mean, you can do things fast and in control, but there's a lot of people that do things so fast and out of control.
CrossFit is Spanish for losses.
So, but yeah, it's a lot of when you do all the movements and do them correctly, they're very good. Now, they make up shit in some stuff. I'm like, that's not a pull-off. Oh, that we called it. But anyway, so we blend in a little powerlifting, a little bodybuilding lifting, a little CrossFit, and
why am I being fingered?
Him do cardio. So
Yeah. I'm
You
not
saw
doing
me do
cardio right
cardio.
now. I'm not doing cardio right now, though.
Thus, why we're not on the Stairmasters.
No. I'm actually sitting in his lap. These aren't my hands.
Which is...
Hey, and here's... Okay, we've got Jaren on here as well. We've got Jaren and Tyler. So, yeah. Olympus Gym Jaren just joined.
Yeah. But didn't you ask your buddy about his stats? Did he put them up there yet?
No, he didn't put them up there yet.
Ah.
Josh didn't throw his stuff up. Oh, my last
there he
competition was 600. Oh, damn. Squat, bench, dead. You benched 375? That's solid. What do you weigh right now? Like, what's your weight? Yeah, he's a strong dude. Him and his brother.
Just to let you know, he weighed like 135 for his photo shoot. And there is video of him curling 135. So he was curling his body weight.
Yeah, they haven't put that in powerlifting competitions yet, though. Hands check. Nope. Never check the hands. What were we talking about? Oh. So Jaren, I don't know if Jaren's still on here. Oh, okay, that's a good weight for you, actually. That's a solid weight.
How tall is he? How tall are you?
You're not super tall. What, 5'10", 5'11"? It's not super tall. Like
Everybody 6. To you is super tall, though.
I have no rebuttal for that, because it's true.
I'm 5'5". You're super tall.
So what do you... The people who know me, I would like to get a poll on this. I would like to say, are we thinking bodybuilding or physique? That would be interesting to just see. I'm not taking any of this into account, by the way, because I'm going to do whatever he tells me to do. But it would be interesting to see.
You know what's funny? As my phone keeps going off, as usual. Look, it says Project Pat started a live video.
I did.
But
see you, Josh. You're the man. Hit me up.
The thing about it, what's hard to judge is that you are bantam / lightweight.
Explain.
Therefore, at this stage, you could do either one.
Yeah, and they do a lot of crossovers. We found that out today.
You could do either one because you're so small and compact, so to speak. So, I mean, if you were like on steroids and was Flex Lewis size, there's no fucking way you could do physique.
Right.
But you're not. So
I feel like
you could do both. I think you should just wait as we get closer to see.
Well, that's what we're gonna do.
How your body cuts again.
Yeah, I feel like actually.
What's up, Thelma?
What up, Thelma? How you doing,
Baby girl?
Thelma's bae. Am I still cute close up? No, I think it's cool because I think the cool thing about doing bantamweight and lightweight even is it's still a very aesthetic look when you're natural. You know, it's aesthetically pleasing for me anyway. I'm not saying other things aren't, but if you weren't natural, I mean, and you were going to do bodybuilding, I mean, you probably can't do a CrossFit. Probably.
I mean, as 5'9", currently weighing 215 pounds, as an NPC competitor, it'd be hard for me to get into the classic physique category.
Why is that?
Because it'd be hard for me to cut the weight down that low.
Oh, really?
That for NPC,
right?
It's like low 180s, but I don't see myself. I did now, mind you. My first two competitions I did, I was as. Why you keep trying to fix your hair in this?
I'm not. I'm actually trying to mess it up.
My first two competitions I did as men's physique.
Yeah.
The first competition I did was at a non-tested show in Indianapolis, and we had one division. They put us all in the same category because there weren't a lot of us, but there were like 13 of us.
Okay.
And they felt the need to just keep us all. And
Okay.
in that, I came in 6th, surprisingly enough.
Oh boy.
Nah, I didn't walk away with any hardware at all.
Just
Just like now that I know what I'm doing, I see how the competitions go, what they look for, blah blah blah. I hacked it, so to speak. So when I did my next show, which was approximately 5 months later, the Kentucky Muscle, which was a bigger show and non-tested, I came in 5th in my division, which was 5'9" and under, between 5'8" and 5'9". So I came in. I have pictures to prove it, and a trophy, a sword to prove it. I say that because I know there's people who talk about, oh, I got 8th in the world and all this other kind of stuff, and
that's pretty good.
8th in the world in a local competition is not 8th in the world, first of all. And
I think you're confused with the word world.
Yeah. So I'm saying that. So after that, I only did 2 men's physique competitions. I moved on. I realized that my abs are too bulky and thick for me to do physique.
Right.
So big. So I'm bigger, stronger, wiser,
Balder.
older.
Oh man.
Y'all hear that music playing right now? Did y'all hear it? That's the janitor right now with his headphones on, blasting his music.
Y'all can hear that?
Yeah.
James getting it. I wish they'd allowed me to do that when I was at Sims. Clean. So clean.
Watch everybody out.
So.
But anyway, I wouldn't say I'm at a mental crossroads because I'll be honest with you guys. My heart is in bodybuilding. When I set out to do this, I was bodybuilding. Especially with my frame. Like Pat, you looked great lifting earlier. Oh, thank you, Thelma. You must have been.
She said yep to your question.
Checking my IG.
Said,
What was my question?
Do I still look good close up?
Oh, thanks, bro. Appreciate that. I'm not at a mental crossroads at all. I just feel like I want to do what I would be best in. You know what I mean? Like, I just want to do what I feel like I would excel in, because that'll be what keeps me motivated. Does that make sense? Like, nobody wants to go in and lose.
Hi, Kristen.
Hi, Kristen.
What I was doing with the phone was moving it out of the way of the comments on Facebook.
Okay, I was like, I'm not ready for my lavender to sleep. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, it was lavender.
Lavender,
vetiver, and there's another one I can't remember off the top of my head.
But anyway, so I'm not at a mental crossroads necessarily. If I had to pick, you're welcome, Tommy. It would be bodybuilding. I just feel like I'm more natural actually. When I feel like from what I know in posing, I just feel more natural posing in bodybuilding. If that makes sense.
I mean, you look natural posing as a bikini competitor too.
Well, I'm also not counting that out. You got to have dreams. You have to have goals. It's about overcoming obstacles and genders.
Who are they to challenge your gender identity?
No, I'm showing up saying I'm trans, and that's on record. No, but I think everybody's always more attracted to what they feel like they're going to do the best in. I don't feel like that's the wrong thing to say. So, and I don't put one over the other. I don't know enough about the sport to pick one or the other. I'll be honest with you, I just really want to do a routine. But
so he wants to do a routine, therefore he wants to do bodybuilding.
Exactly.
There's no routine in men's physique.
I am the type of person that does like all eyes on me. So I really would like to do as long as I possibly could. Bodybuilding it is. I don't see. I don't know what my body is yet because I'm so new at this.
Yes, in bodybuilding you do pose to music. That is question.
Yes.
Yes.
So it's not necessarily right now an identity problem. It's more of a I don't know what my body is yet type problem. And that's why I go to Steve a lot because it's an outside perspective. I mean, everybody's going to look at their body a certain way.
Right.
So it's just, and also in this sport, the one thing I've learned, and I think Steve can attest to this, is like everybody has a stupid opinion. Like everybody has their own opinion of what you should do. I had like 3 people tell me today to do physique, and then like 4 people tell me to do bodybuilding. I didn't even ask. They just told me, hey man, you compete in physique, right? Hey man, you're gonna compete in bodybuilding, right? It's just one of those things.
And Thelma, they are.
Steve's, your arms look huge. I think I just have small arms.
I have huge arms.
You do have big arms though.
They're my gift.
Yeah.
They're my gift.
You can't see my gift on camera.
It's his chest.
It's my ass.
Now, arms are my gift, so, you know, I barely even touch, and when I say touch them, work them out, exercise them, and they just grow. They grow from me doing back exercises. So.
Can you, okay, legitimate question. Hey, off on IG. My butt? Yeah. Well, I mean, it's my gift, not to me, but to the world. It's, I feel like
so
doing
you're sounding so dead on doing bodybuilding.
Yeah, I mean, I want to do bodybuilding. I'm not against that. I mean, that's not what I'm struggling with. I want to do what I'm gonna win in. I want to win. I want to become in first. And now we know that NGA is all built off of weight, not height.
Yeah, weight classes, not height classes for physique.
I'll tell you, they're closed down around 1. The one in Allen Road, man, that place stinks. Can't even work out there. They closed down.
You heard it on recorded camera, guys. I have no idea who that is. Honestly, I don't know. He's also wearing jeans in the gym. Good for him. So, where were we at?
You just want to compete in something that you
want to win in. Yeah, I think I want to try everything and find out where my body fits. Is it?
So
wrong?
this is the opportunity. Actually this is the opportunity because they do crossover to do both.
Right.
And because the feel of being up on stage and doing the things you have to do for each one because they're different.
Yeah.
You can see what you excel at, so to speak, in a trial manner.
Berkey's on. Super excited about it. When is your competition? Not till October. It's actually coming up. I really don't feel like that's that far away anymore.
It's not that far away.
It's not that far
I mean,
away.
the year goes by so quickly anyway.
It does.
And then when you're preparing for a specific goal, it goes by even quicker because you're focused on that. And you're the kind of person that you're so fucking headstrong, which is fantastic, especially in this sport, that you're just a go-getter. Period. This is what I'm doing. This is my diet, my workout.
I don't fuck around.
Boom. Let's do it. Fuck it, Steve. Let's get this 6,000 calories now.
You about to get it? Yeah, you right. Is it wrong for me to say? First of all, it's the Monster Mash, so you could do a crossover and it wouldn't be that big of a deal. But also, like, I feel like, again, I feel this way about my body. I could do both. I feel like I have the look for physique, and I could do bantamweight bodybuilding and crushing it.
So yes, he will take the next approximately 3 months to bulk, and then we'll do another cut
Even Berkey said bikini.
And then we'll get him. Then we'll get him to cut back down to a low body fat.
That booty don't lie. You ain't wrong.
So,
But that's what I'm saying. Like, okay, but physique, the way it is thought of from an outside perspective, is sort of like a.
it's a male model.
Yeah, it's a male model, pretty boy.
Competition. I mean, that's what it started off. It was a model. It was a model search competition. Model
Yes.
search.
Yes. I try not to be a dick when I say this, but I feel like I could pull that look off. And because I have a tiny ass waist. I mean, when we did my photo shoot, I wasn't even cut all the way down, and I ended up at like a 25-inch waist. My pants still don't fit. So I would be even smaller on stage when I'm just shredded. So it's a toss-up to what I want to do.
So it is what it is.
And if I was going to pursue bodybuilding, I will say at the end of the day, of course, you just want more mass. Everybody's mass. So and there's always room for improvements on everything. So the good news is the training's the same. We don't have to make a decision that way.
Right. Yeah. So when he's going to bulk, and then we're going to calories again, getting more shredded and more cut than what he actually currently is or currently was for the photo shoot.
Yeah.
Which we should be getting those pictures back actually any day.
Yeah, and I'll put those online for you guys.
Yeah. Actually, there's 3 of them have been leaked.
Yeah, like literally leaked.
The photographer leaked them.
Yeah, it wasn't even me.
But yeah. So the more
Thank you, sir.
shredded and cut that he is, it's going to makes him look bigger. I mean,
Right.
at 135 pounds, everybody thought he was at least in the 170s. So that's the optical illusion that happens.
Yeah, I'm basically TMZ. So yeah, but I think this is a good episode because I'm coming into a sport where I don't know a lot about it. The only information I have really is from watching shows. I've seen I think 4 shows live, and what information I get from Steve, which is more than enough. So
Yes.
will you do a
super dark tan?
Yes.
Yes.
I will be darker than Steve.
Yeah, that's exactly what was about to spit right out of my mouth.
Yeah.
He'll be darker than me.
So I'm really excited because like I hate saying this, but I just feel like I can do well in both.
Why do you hate saying that?
Because I just feel like
it's like douchey.
it sounds douchey, which means I could
be
be
confident.
really, which means I could be really good at physique.
You're confident.
Like people make fun of physique guys for that, but I don't think it's that bad.
It's the model.
Yeah, and which by the way I have done.
It ain't douchey.
It ain't douchey.
There you go. It's not. It's not douchey. You're just confident that you could do it.
Yeah, those chicks are big.
Yeah. So yeah, if you're watching the female bodybuilding.
Yeah, female bodybuilding. Yeah, those are some big girls.
Yeah.
But so we'll see. I mean, there's always things you can improve on. And now that we've cut, we're actually in a pretty good position because now that we've cut, you can see everything a lot better than, oh, this is his first competition. We'll see how it goes since he's cut down now, and then build him up better for the second one. We basically did a competition, cut me down, saw where I was looking,
Right.
and now we're going to build me up accordingly.
There's a method to my madness.
Yeah. I'm not just a pretty face. Or what? Steve is actually a lot smarter than me.
True that.
And better looking.
Or as Jessica would say, "You right. You right."
Oh, Kristen's on. What up, homie?
Yeah, it's not that I'm smarter than him. It's just the fact that I had years on him Number one. Number two,
He's an older Aries.
I've done this before.
Many times. So, okay. Legit question that I'm sure someone would have asked, but is too afraid to because you're a big black man. Would you, if I was cutting for, let's say, the Cincinnati right now, because the Cincinnati's coming up, you can only pick one thing. What do I compete in? What do you put me in? And I don't have a choice.
I put you in bodybuilding.
Why?
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 Because I think as a lightweight, that's what you would be competing as in the Cincinnati on April 15th.
Yeah.
I think you would be very, very competitive in that. You have the shape.
Okay.
And it's a natural competition, so therefore having bulky abs is not a thing. Having a slim waist, pretty much looking like a men's physique competitor, men's bodybuilding competitor, is what your men's physique is going to be. In a regular non-tested show,
Yeah.
men's physique look like a natural men's bodybuilding.
Oh yeah, they're huge.
So you could go into the Cincinnati Natural looking like a natural bodybuilder and be too muscular for men's physique.
Really? Do you think I'm too big for men's physique?
You'd be too muscular for men's physique.
I don't understand the difference. Muscular versus big.
Yeah. Muscular versus you're 145 pounds right now. You're not big.
Right.
You're muscular. You look you have a lot of muscle.
Yeah.
And it shows. You're cut.
I love
therefore,
I love when you get passionate.
Therefore, you look like a bodybuilder. When you step on stage and you're in your posing trunks, you're going to look like a bodybuilder. You're like, he's ripped, he's shredded.
Right.
You're not big.
No.
You're shredded. You're muscular.
Right.
Therefore, if you stand next to a natural men's physique, you're going to look like me standing up against you. So much bigger.
Right.
Because
would that not help me?
Because in the natural competition, the men's physique person is going to look more model-ish.
Really? Okay.
Especially in the Cincinnati one.
Same thing with the Monster Mash, though. It's the same
right.
show. Same show.
Because with it being an NGA show now, not an NPC show, there's more things that people can't get away with using.
Right. Yeah.
So, and you got to take a polygraph test and all that kind of stuff.
Right.
So you're gonna. I guarantee when we go see, mark my words, right here, episode 24 of 30 to 44. Mark my words, on April 15th, when we go to see the Cincinnati Natural competition, you're going to see a big difference in the bodybuilders versus the men's physique. Not that they wouldn't be necessarily shredded. There's going to be they're going to look more model-ish. I wouldn't be surprised if you got some people coming in there looking like an Abercrombie model.
Been there, done that, boys. The cruiserweight division. That's a wrestling reference.
So technically, I could be in the cruiserweight division. I can cut down to under 205. That's the cruiserweight division for wrestling. That's WWE talk.
What's 135 and under?
130. You'd be we'll put you as a luchador.
Featherweight. Super featherweight.
We'll put you as a luchador.
But
lucha libre.
Yeah, I mean, I think the fact that have you ever seen an NGA show before?
I have not seen an NGA show.
Okay, so the Cincinnati. Honestly, we're going to watch Cincinnati one for just be fun to go, and it's entertaining. But we really got to see what's going on. Like, we want to see how the shows run, what everything looks like. 'Cause it's basically the same show as the Monster Mash.
Yeah.
So it's just a little bit bigger, a little more prestigious, I guess you could say, because you get a title with it.
Right.
Mr. Mash.
Mr. Mash.
I'm getting a belt made. So we'll just have to see what goes on. I mean, who knows? Because I've had people that compete, around here that aren't my coach. So I don't really care what they say, to be honest with you. A lot of people just give their opinion because they want to give an opinion and have their 2 cents thrown out there. But a lot of people say I'm too small for bodybuilding and good for physique. Opposite of what he says, but I trust him.
And I'm gonna tell you why a lot of people say that. Who are the people that are saying that? Let me put it that way.
You know who they are.
I mean, describe them.
One was a physique guy.
That was what?
He was big, actually. He was not small.
Right. And then you have bodybuilders telling you. Some of those bodybuilders aren't natural that are telling you. See, it's very, very hard for them to judge a bantam or lightweight person and a short person.
Well, we can say this name. How about Aubrey? Aubrey said do physique.
Yeah, Aubrey did physique and bodybuilding.
Yeah.
So.
I know. Dama, we'll get to that question in a second.
Yeah, he did physique and bodybuilding.
Yeah. Yeah. What did he place?
Yeah, he placed.
I mean, he's bigger than I am
now.
Well,
I mean, when he competed, he weighed 144.
Yeah, but he cut down to that.
And he's taller than you.
True. He has a good back too. He's not a bad back.
He has gotten. People will tell you he has gotten bigger. The reason why he's gotten bigger because he did the show and he cut down. And that growth hormone.
That's what we're doing right now.
Boom. So yeah. So now he's bigger. He can get down to 144. Even if he tried, he'd be starving himself.
Right. But he could be 156 and a quarter.
I'm 185. Yeah. That's what he would be right now. What he's saying. So he's saying.
Night, Lisa. I love you. I'll be over soon.
Yep. So he's saying that now. But it's also sometimes you got to look at. I'm not meant it this way because they may have and may not have.
Yeah.
But some people will say, you know what, you should do men's physique because you don't look good enough to do bodybuilding.
Okay.
So they will say, he's doing men's physique.
Right.
You're going to do men's physique, right? You know, so I'm not good enough to do bodybuilding? That should be your next reply. So I'm not good. So
I
I'm
don't
not
really think of it like. I don't think one is over the other. I don't.
Most people, like I said, can't judge a shorter person.
Yeah.
But you know the person that you might want to ask, if anybody. I mean, you could ask Artie Caldwell. You can ask Jeff. You could ask Anthony Baird. He competed when he was 16. He's always competed, except for last year, as a bantam.
I should ask.
As a bantamweight.
He's big as shit now.
Now.
He's big as fuck.
Now.
Yeah, I need to. But see the. Yeah. You know he's gonna say bodybuilding.
Because he's a bodybuilder.
Right. I should ask Jeff. To be honest with you. We should ask Jeff.
Let me tell you what Jeff's gonna say.
Bodybuilding.
Yeah.
I feel like
for
Jeff,
those who want to know, Jeff is
his coach. He's
my
like
coach.
He's like my grandfather coach. There's like a lineage. But no,
but there are differences in weight classes when it comes to men's physique and men's bodybuilding. When we just found this out with NGA. What was it? NPC uses height to distinguish different classes in men's physique. NGA uses weight. So their weight classes are actually different than the bodybuilding weight classes. So
yeah, which is interesting as shit. But I understand. I think NGA is actually smart to do it that way.
Well, yeah.
Because let's be honest, if you're looking for a model look, depending on which type of model you're going for, a taller, lankier person could win over someone who's shorter and stockier, just based on limbs and things like that. But if it's weight, it's actually probably more of a fair fight.
Yep. More of a fair fight.
I believe in myself to do both. I'm just gonna throw that out there.
Yep. So we probably will do both. Yeah, for those wondering, we are at
Law Fitness,
the gym. We're just in the office area.
French place of gains.
Yeah.
But it's really, like, I will say this, like, I mean, it's always going to be this way, but up to this point, it's like a whole, like, fitness journey thing. I really like it. I really like, Steve, I just want to win. I really don't care.
Yeah, actually, Thelma, it is divided that way, in the sense of, you have your 143 and a quarter from and under, then you got 143 and a half up to 156 and a quarter, and then so it's all split up. The competitions that I do, I always have entered into light heavyweight, right, which is up to 198 and a quarter pounds. Can't weigh any more than that. So no matter how tall you are in bodybuilding, it's just the weight that it goes by.
Yeah.
So it is divided up in that way. Because Pee Wee football, you got to only weigh so much in order to be able to run the ball. So yeah.
I feel like this is a good problem to have, though.
It is a good problem to have. It's not even a problem.
It's really like, okay, what do you want to win in? I mean,
which one's going to... Actually, it's not which one we're going to win. You're going to compete in both. I'm going to let you know that right now. We already decided that. You just haven't realized it.
By we, he means him.
He's going to compete in both, and he's going to bring home quite a bit of hardware. Hardware meaning trophies.
Also, did you know in NGA, I was reading this, you know how they have Pure Novice? I believe that there's a difference between Pure Novice Physique and Pure Novice Bodybuilding. I think you can compete in both.
Yeah, there is.
So I can win 2 Pure Novices.
Yeah.
I mean, shit. I could. I'm not saying I'm going to.
Yeah, you are.
I know. You are. I am.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what we'll be shooting for. Do you cut me the same?
That's what we're going to get.
Is it the same cut?
I'm going to cut you exactly the same. You're going to be cut the fuck up. Where's my blade?
Is it going to be a harder cut than last time?
It's going to be my blade. You're going to suffer more.
Good. There is I will tell you guys this, like, this is...
He gets pleasure out of this.
I am slightly masochistic about it. Like, the more difficult the cut is, the more I want to do it.
Yeah.
I actually had more emotional fun in the days that I couldn't even roll out of bed and drink water than days when it was just easy. Because fuck that. This is also why I do 3 leg days a week.
Currently.
Get some big old legs.
You know what I should do? I should train as if I'm going to do the competition. I'm not.
Oscar.
But I should train as if.
Why wouldn't you?
Train as if or do the competition?
Train as if. What do you train like now? You train like a bodybuilder.
I mean, in the aspect of, I'll take that back. I'm not going to put my foot in my mouth right now. I'm not going to go, I'm going to do exactly what I have you do every day.
Yeah, don't do that.
Although I have been doing that to an extent.
Yeah.
But I would possibly, I don't know. I'm not going to compete this year or any of that. I'm because I got Spartan races I'm supposed to run.
Have you
marathon?
Have you thought about which competitions you'd like to do next year?
Next year I'll probably do the Cincinnati Natural.
And I'm probably going to end up doing that too.
Yeah, and when I win, I'll be Mr. Cincinnati. So
you're gonna have to steal that belt off of me, buddy.
So
Does his height make him look more bodybuilder-ish?
yes.
It can, yeah.
Yeah, because if he was 5'9" at 135 pounds.
It's a good thing Jackson intervened.
Oh, were you about to fight? Were you about to go off?
That old man.
Oh, snap.
Anyway,
No.
the answer is yes. My height does help me in bodybuilding because it's easier for me to put on mass.
Easier for him to put on mass, to look bigger, and also, you know, like me at 5'9" at 135, 145 pounds, I look like this, but darker.
Yeah. The struggle I have emotionally.
It's all right. It's okay.
Steve gives me physical comfort. The struggle I have emotionally is the struggle I think a lot of people go through, in the sense that, well, because I'm natural, it really doesn't matter that much. But I don't think there's anything wrong with me saying I want to look aesthetically pleasing.
No, nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that.
So
You can look aesthetically pleasing and still be a bodybuilder.
right, and just be shredded as fuck.
Period.
Like the body I have right now, I probably could step on stage.
Just
Like I
seems
could cut myself. I could do a 6-week hardcore cut, do the Francois, and just be shredded as shit.
Francois is in about 6 weeks, isn't it?
Yeah, we're not doing a cut. I just came off a cut.
I mean, that's only in Columbus. That's he's at Westerville Central High School. That's the school my son went to. It's actually walking distance from my parents' house.
Next year.
You wouldn't have to even get a hotel.
Is that a natural show?
No, it's not.
Now,
But I did think about doing it because it is walking distance from my parents' house. I did think about doing it.
what do you feel like at this point are the things I need to work on? That's a good question.
Just gonna work on everything. Biggest thing is your V taper. But
Okay. Starting with my lats and then working my down.
and build up your quads more. Get some definition in your calves.
Calves are hard. Calves are
hard.
Calves are almost like you either have them or you don't. Especially if you're natural. Like calves just suck.
Yeah. So.
Sorry,
Period.
Thelma. We just think alike. But okay, so maybe how like with arms and chest and things like that, I feel like I'm pretty solid.
Yeah.
Everybody can use more of everything. It's just the way it is. But building up my quads more and V taper.
Yeah.
Well, I have more of a V taper when I'm cut down more,
Yep.
so my lats will come out.
Yep.
And I'll look bigger.
When you're drier. Yep.
Yeah.
Meaning when he has no water weight.
None. I literally won't let myself have any. If I
No water weight.
That's what I'm not gonna be holding water. I know what he's saying. I know what he's saying versus how it sounded. But yeah, so that'll be interesting to see. So, because that's the one thing I think that I worry about is my V taper. Not worry about, but I'm aware of. Is I feel like my back needs more width.
So your next day off is Wednesday.
Yeah. We have legs that day.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna schedule a
Consultation
with
with
a friend of mine.
Hefe?
So that you get another opinion.
So
To get another. Oh, it's raining outside. Damn it! I thought I saw lightning.
yeah, that sucks. Do I know this person?
You know of this person. You've never met this person.
Was I right when it's Hefe?
I don't know who Hefe is. Oh, yes, it's Hefe. Never mind. My Spanish was a little.
Yeah.
See, you should have caught that, Thelma.
Thanks, Noma. You're the best.
Him over here saying Hefe, you should have just went in there. She's fluent in Spanish. Are you still fluent in Spanish?
I feel like you can't become unfluent in something. Like I can't forget English.
You could be rusty if you don't use it.
I think Hefe. I think she probably remembered Jeff. And so Wednesday, yeah, we can do that Wednesday. That's
Probably maybe Thursday. My schedule's probably gonna be too tight on Wednesday. I tend to have a tight.
Oh yeah, because I'll be off till 5.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's good. That's a trustworthy eye.
There you go. You need to teach everybody's daughter.
Yeah. I mean, I think that'll be smart.
Yeah. Just to get an outside opinion. All he's ever seen probably is just pictures of my Facebook.
Yeah. And Jeff's, he's really good.
I mean, he's
really good at it.
5'6".
He's not tall.
Weighs about how much I weigh?
Jesus fucking Christ.
He's a brick house.
And we have cool tattoos. I actually really like Jeff's tattoos. I have tattoos as well, Jeff.
Tattoos as well.
So it'll be interesting. Like, we'll have to practice. Probably should practice my posing before I go see Jeff.
Well, that's another thing. We got to set up your schedule for
posing
for April. We got to set up your training schedule for April. And then we are also going to start doing posing practice.
Yeah, like we legit need to start doing that.
Because I want your. That's actually going to help with your muscle definition as well.
Did my posing look silly?
No. He does not have to cover his tattoos for posing, for the competition, but they will be painted like the really, really, really dark tan. So it would be really. It's going to be really, really dark.
Yeah.
So
it's be tough to see him anyway.
Yeah. So it's not that big of an issue.
So there's people that have a lot more tattoos than I do.
Yeah.
A lot more.
So
they do fine.
So this is what we're gonna do though. This is a good spot to end. Especially since the battery's running out on your phone.
Yeah. I wonder if Jeff ever watches these.
I don't know. Guess we'll find out.
Probably not.
I know he looks at stuff on my Instagram from time to time. I mean my Facebook from time to time because he commented.
He doesn't have Instagram, does he?
He does, but he's not on it. Or he hasn't been on it. But
I'm really excited because like I've been hearing about Jeff for like
a year.
Yeah.
So.
And Jeff and I actually live really close to each other. He lives in Milford.
Yeah. Well, I don't think he lives in. I don't know if his gym is in Milford.
Oh, okay.
I think he lives in Batavia.
Batavia.
So.
That's a far ass drive from Batavia to Milford.
He lived in Newtown for a while. I don't even know where he lives anymore.
That's a long ass drive.
If he's like me, he lives at the gym. So.
Yeah. As you can tell, we're still here. We have a session at 6:30 in the morning.
Yeah, he has a session at 6:30 in the morning. I have a training client at 6. So another person who accidentally said he's going to compete. He didn't actually say it, but he's getting close to saying he's going to compete. So
he's going to do it.
He wants to look like Pat.
That's honestly what he said.
He wants to look like Pat. That's his words verbatim. I want to look like Pat.
Yeah.
So. So at this point, we're just going to end this right here tonight. You see the lights got darker? Ooh, because they're telling us to get the fuck out.
I like it. It's like we have a filter now.
Instagram. Natural filter.
IG Daily.
So, yeah, we're going to get out of here. Again, this was episode 24, or the 30 to 44 series. This was his second Instagram Live.
Boom.
So we're two things going on at the same time. And so, yeah, we're just going to get out of here. Pat is a handsome little guy. She's so good looking.
Thanks, Pat. Love you.
And with that,
it's time to roll.
It's time to roll. Well, we can do, you know what? We should do 30 seconds right on the nose. Here, take your camera. You just look into your camera. Look to the people. And I look to the people here. And we come here. And we get closer. He has no idea what's going on. Just remember, fitness is for everybody. Peace.